Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis for Dharma, where we are playing as, well, actually, in true TJ fashion, I wrote a mod to relocalize the name of our country, because we've expanded so far beyond where we started that the name Saurashtra is actually more accurate to what the region we now control would be called. Rather than, I forget what it was before. Either that or Kathiawari, which is actually what the old tag that used to exist here before Dharma was called. It seemed to me, based on my brief research, that Saurashtra refers to the region, whereas Kathiawari refers more to just this peninsula. But if you know more about Indian geography than me, feel free to let me know in the comments and I can change it. But I think we're going to be Saurashtra for at least the next little bit here, at least until we decide to change our name again. So we're recovering from a manpower crisis before we can go to war again. We do have a high probability of Gujarati separatists that we're going to have to keep an eye on and probably use some military power to suppress them, so that they don't pop up with, 18k rebel stacks while we are still rebuilding our regular army, which is going to take a while. So I'm going to wait and make sure that if that hits 90 that we suppress the revolt. It says it's about a 9.6 chance each month to increase it. So we'll keep an eye on that for now. That's our main priority, that and building new regiments as soon as we have the manpower to do it. Chagatai is attacking the Uzbeks. That doesn't affect us really at all. Royal marriage from Mewar. Apparently we lost our royal marriage with them at some point. We're getting a very powerful spy network in Idar. I think I might pull that for now and just get some claims on other stuff that we need claims on. Oh, they'd accept a royal marriage with us. That's kind of funny. Would they accept vassalization? No, our economic base isn't nearly at that point. So let's build a spy network. I want to get claims on all of these little states before we go to war with them again. I'm going to be vassalizing some of them, but the ones I don't vassalize. Also, I believe we can pay off some loans. I think we can potentially pay off a lot of loans here. Just make sure we save enough money that we can continue to build regiments as soon as we have the manpower to do it, because right now our army is frighteningly small. I think we're going to do a 4-7 army composition, so 7 infantry and 4 elephants. Make sure I keep this open, because I want to watch that for when it hits 90, because we do not want Gujarati separatists breaking away all of our richest land. That is not acceptable. Which general left us? Was it the shitty one? If it's the shitty one, he can go to hell. I mean, they're both kind of shitty, since we don't have firearms yet, but... Revolt risk is going down. Okay, where is the... Let's station these guys in combat, because that'll at least slow it down. Yeah, that'll take it down to a lower chance per month of progress. Okay, we can finally tech up an admin. After all this time. Still at 80%. We're coring this stuff, right? Or we already cored it? I believe we did. Getting very lucky on these die rolls. It's just sitting at 80. Alright. Go ahead and repay a loan here when we get a chance. Merchant's gone bankrupt. Yeah, we'll save him. We need that trade power. Alright, they are calming down. They are calming down little by little. We're going to get some basic financial instruments. We're ahead in that tack category. We are paying a 10% premium because we don't have the Renaissance, which we don't currently have the monarch power to spawn it by brute force. So we're just going to live with that. It's something I've never tried before. Just living with having a institution tech penalty and not trying to do anything about it. We're almost done getting Mawar to be our best friends forever. Okay, they're at 90% now, so we're going to harsh treat. Be well worth it to give us some extra breathing time. Oh, our spy network was found out. Thanks for reminding me that he was there, though, because now I don't need to worry about that. Okay. It's my Ely school. Okay. Yeah, none of these people are going to want vassalization from the likes of us. Man, once we get out of debt, we can start hiring advisors. We've got some bank. We have got ourselves some bank. All right. Oh, that wasn't Mewar. That was our vassal that we were working on, and we can now annex them. All right. Let's get another infantry regiment out. Oh, and we're going to get these regiments too, actually, so we don't even need to train any more infantry. We can just start training cavalry. Because as soon as we annex these guys, we get their army, which is going to be very helpful. Very, very helpful. All right. So, EU4's mechanics did their job. They slowed down our conquests a little bit. That's what those mechanics are designed to do. And we're getting back on track. Paying off some loans. I forget, how do we upgrade this again? Oh, because it needs to be part of a state. So we should just turn this whole thing into a state. It's going to take a bunch more admin power. We've been warned by Bachmanus not to go to war with any countries. Alright, well. You guys can die in a ditch. I'm going to pull... Nah, I won't pull any diplomats yet. We really need to get a third diplomat. It's cramping my style. Alright, we have integrated them. Fantastic. They're now part of our glorious nation. And our army is almost rebuilt. So look at that. Let's see. The Gujarati separatists are still the most likely to rebel. Get some standardized pikes up in here. Indian arquebusier. The general lack of interest in the development of infantry tactics in Indian armies, the advent of firearms would at first make not a big impact. While common in Indian armies, they would not make up a sizable part of the infantry troops for a long time, and firearms would continue to be used in an individual way rather than adopted for specific formations. Rather than equipping their own units with the new weapons, the Indian states would initially be content to hire foreign, often Turkoman arquebusiers as a supplement to their archers and artillery. Cool. Learning about history with Europa Universalis 4. And cord. All right. So, oh damn it. If only we had Comet Sense. So, center of trade costs 1,000 gold to upgrade. We'll get there. We've got armies to train and loans to pay off first. So I guess we're going to go with an 8-3 composition just because it's easier at this point. Mamluks have entered a golden era. I totally forgot about era objectives. Are we close to any of them? 5 different vassals. 30 development city. 5 centers of trade. Yeah. Probably won't bother. Okay. Indian cavalry. There we go. Our army is rebuilt. Our manpower pool is not. Fabricated claim here. We're going to keep one of our guys in Bakhmanis because they are a great power and we want them to not hate us. Also, I want to reduce inflation here in a second. Because inflation is bad for your health. That's what I was always told. And we're not going to have this full state because freaking Marwar took one of the provinces we need. Repay loan! Repay all the loans. I think once we get a 2k manpower bank, I feel good about starting a war here. Pull this guy out. I'm gonna fabricate a claim down here. How long do warnings last? Is that just like indefinite or warned by Bakhmanis February of 1482. It's 20 years, really? They can fuck right off. Alright. I guess I could be drilling right now. We're pretty close, though, so I'm not going to bother at this exact moment. Muar in integrated Hadoti, which is good. Alright, so we have finally a consort. Kuch becomes the home of the family of the queen, which I think is one of our Maratha provinces, if I remember correctly. Oh no, I guess not. It's these two are the Maratha provinces. Okay. So we've got 2k manpower in the bank. Just waiting for this claim to pop. Looking good. So we're using the Rajput models, it looks like. Which I wasn't exactly able to figure out how this region was connected to the Rajputs specifically, but alright, so we have a conquest CB. We're going to attack Idar. What does this warning against us actually do? Bakhmanis may declare war upon us if we start a war against a third party. Is that any third party? Also, are they at war currently? I do not know. Baglana. That's kind of annoying that it won't tell you whether the warning is going to pop or not. I want to just go for it. Because we're not waiting around 20 years for. But maybe I should wait till Bakhmanis is at war or something. Tell you what, I'm gonna wait until we have fully improved relations with Bakhmanis. In the meantime, I am going to reinforce our relationship with Muar, and I'm gonna drill my armies. And if needed, we will fight some rebels. And we will reduce inflation. Lawgiver. That is good. I like it. Okay. I think that is a good plan. I'm not going to make a state with 2 out of 4. Not going to hire any advisors yet until we're out of debt. And what's our professionalism at? Yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Oh yeah, I was reading about this fort. So the reason we start with such a high level fort is apparently this fort was like built by the freaking Gupta Empire. Like we're talking Imperator Rome era. And so it's a pretty big deal. Gujarat's building a spy network. We gain 3 maneuver. Great. No shock whatsoever. None of our generals have any shock pips ever. Which is what we actually need in the early game. But, what can you do? Alright, since the rebellion progress is at 90%. I'm going to stop drilling. Innovativeness is decreasing again. How much innovativeness did we even have? Not really much. And I'm actually going to put these guys on rebel suppression. Which should... I think it reduces... Oh shit, that just reduces it to nothing. Well, that's cool. Alright, let's give this a try. Fuck it, don't give a shit. I'm gonna make a bookmark save here, because I'm gonna try to call Bakhmanis' bluff, but again, I am unapologetically not totally opposed to saves coming in a situation like this. So, yeah, cancel rebel suppression. We are going to ignore all warnings from Bakhmanis. Alright. And we're going to build a spy network here. On the 12th of April. Okay, so these guys are counterattacking us with a 2-star general. There's a river that flows between Surat, Kambat, and Adamabad, but if we attack from Baroda, we will not face a river crossing penalty. Alright, I think we got this. Let's repay a loan while we have a sec. Try to stack wipe these guys real quick. Okay. Basically, we've won the war. And Buckmanis did not call our bluff. So they can go eat a giant bag of dicks. That is my that's my assessment of the situation. Let's go up to speed 4. I think we're relatively safe from counterattacks. We got our spy network ticking up. And Noir is gonna love us forever. Let's see, what did I just say? I think they're probably planning to invade Ruakantha is what it kind of looks like to me. That was my phone buzzing, and we'll move that further away from the microphone so it doesn't deafen anybody. These guys are maybe going for the capital. Alright, so they're going to devastate Porbandar. Sorry, Porbandar. At least if they leave, the fort will reclaim it for us. The Royal Army will be back in short order. Just hang on. Hang on to your butts. Okay. This spy we don't need anymore. We would like him to instead spy here. I just realized this, but spy network growth is actually going to be pretty good in the late game now. Just because it will make your sieges go faster. Muar wants our aid against Marwar. This is a defensive war. We accept. Oh, how did this happen? Did Marwar break free via event? Maybe that was some kind of a, I don't know. Some kind of a event thing, I'm assuming. We have a manpower crisis again. They might lower our recruitment standards. Okay. We won. Marwari War for Independence. Didn't really amount to much. I'm gonna go ahead and increase our trust. Very important to keep that alliance strong for the foreseeable future. And we're going to go to speed 5 now that we're sieging the only province that could potentially counterattack us. We are... Oh, sweet! Buckmanis is getting wrecked by Vijayanagara. Yes, cut them down to size. Cut them down to size. We want them all to be dead. That might allow us to chain war if we get lucky. No, don't let them undo all of your occupations. Alright, all this inflation from renewing loans. Keep an eye on that. I'm gonna re-up this. Alright. What's our ag expansion at right now? Minus 23 with our closest neighbors. I'm glad that they trust us for honoring that alliance when we didn't really have to do anything. Okay, here's what I'm thinking we're gonna do. We're gonna use up to 3 Diplo slots at a time on vassals. Maybe we should do 2 vassals and 2 allies. The thing is, I don't know who else we're going to ally at this point. So we might as well use those Diplo slots so that we can use Diplo power to annex them later. And, you know, they'll help us with their vassal swarms until then. No. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so... We're going to negotiate peace with Balgana. We're going to make them a vassal. We're going to make them pay us all their money. They're going to give up their claims in our territory. And that's done. And then... oh shit. We're now in 2 other wars. Gujarat and... oh, okay. Will we get there first? Let's see. They're going to get there on the 25th of June. We will get there on the 24th of June. Okay, I need to slow this down. And we're going to end this war. I'm going to make them a vassal. Give us all your money. End your no, you don't have to end any rivalries. Okay. So, what is our loyalty situation looking like? Not very good. So, we are going to start improving relations with our new vassals. Okay, we are going to support the mercantilist faction. Alright, let's take stock here. Ruacantha. Oh, it's these guys. Okay, so we're gonna just take all these fuckers out in one war. That's what's gonna happen. This is this could actually turn out very well for us. We need to save our buds. How, do we not have any general right now? Oh no, he's just considered a 0-star general. Alright, we might need to take out some loans for mercs. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to consolidate regiments. 1 and 1. Okay. To get up to our force limit here. We're going to be in debt for a long time. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more loan. We are going to raise war taxes. Okay, we have a revolt. Not a particularly large one. Oh, actually, it is a particularly large one. Oh, this is gonna be ass. Okay, so we had a revolt happen in like the worst place at the worst time. What are we looking at here? These guys. 52, no, it's not even worth keeping them around. We're gonna disband that. That was like the worst time in history for a revolt to happen. Okay. You guys don't do that though. How do we not... you guys are our allies. How do we not have military access? Give us military access. Go this way. All right.